The purpose of this video is to provide an overview of the new 4-gas meter that will be on Rescue 11. The new meter is a QRAE 3, which you see in front of you. This video is not intended to talk about the functionality of 4-gas meters, but rather to show you the operations of this one. It's assumed the operator knows how to use a 4-gas meter. In this particular model, the elements that are important are the unit itself, a dust and vapor filter, which should always be installed, the charging adapter. This particular device has the cradle attached to the power cord. For our use, it's suggested that when disconnecting for use outside the vehicle, as opposed to removing the travel cradle, that we simply disconnect the power cord. It will save on the wear and tear of the connections between the battery charging cradle and the unit itself. There are two functional buttons on the unit, the mode and turn on button, and a secondary device button that we will rarely use. To turn the device on, press and hold the on button, which is also the mode button, until you hear the beep. The system will go through its self-test. The important part is that this particular self-test is done in a clean environment, not done outside the truck where exhaust may impact its self-testing. It needs to be in clean, clear air. And it takes a full minute for the sensors to warm up. That's true with all these devices, so you have to plan accordingly and get the device ready to go prior to use in a clean air environment. Once the device is through its warm-up, you'll see the main screen. It is fairly consistent with the other meters. It shows parts per million of carbon monoxide, hydrogen sulfide, the lower explosive limits, and oxygen. These will trigger alerts based on pre-programmed thresholds if they're either above or below program levels. The alert will be both vibrating and an LED and an audible alert. Such as that. And it's not designed to latch so that if an alarm were to go off, once the levels get down below trigger levels, the alarm will automatically shut itself off. This is typically the only screen that you'll need. If for some reason you do want to cycle through various screens while using the device, the mode button, which is the button on the left, and you can see it's got the arrow. If you press it, it will cycle through a variety of screens, showing you peak levels, minimum levels, short-term exposure limits, time-weighted averages, and then information relative to the configurations and the setting of the device itself. However, this is the screen we're typically at. To turn the device off, press and hold the mode button for 5 seconds. Hold it through its entire shutdown process until the display says shut off, and that's it. Simply put it back in the device, reconnect the charging unit to its power cord, and you will see that the indicator light will glow red when it's charging deeper, orange and yellow as it's getting closer, and green when it's fully charged. Thanks for your attention.